the emperor ordered the general to hand over his wife to him, but the general refused. He immediately snatched his sword and pressed it against his neck, declaring he would rather die. Seeing this, the girl snatched the sword, insisting it was all her fault. But the emperor also snatched the sword, threatening to die if they didn't agree. In this way, a battle to fight over the sword began. Just the day before, the girl had traveled into this world. The system told her this was a reverse harem romance novel, where 3 men would develop forceful affection toward her. The first was the general with madness, only the girl could calm him. The second was the heirless emperor, only the girl could bear his child. And the last was the prince who feared women, only the girl could hear his inner thoughts. The girl complained why there wasn't a single normal man. Before she could choose, the system sent her to the general's mansion. At the same time, the general's madness had flared up. His mother feared that without a cure, the general would die soon. However, only the ghost doctor could ease his symptoms, but the price was his father's life. The general's father resolved to sacrifice himself for his son. Amid the tears, he took funeral paper money for himself and scattered it into the air. At that moment, the girl burst in, announcing she had come for the general. The general's parents exchanged joyful glances, assuming she was a love-struck admirer. The girl immediately explained she had come to save the general. Hearing this, they grew even more excited and grasped her hands gratefully. Right then, a scheming woman also arrived. She was certain only she could cure the general, for she was the sole heir of the ghost doctor, and she also had a system. Just as she was about to expose the girl as a fraud, the servant ran in panic to report that the general had broken his chains. The general's father shouted for everyone to run, then pulled the girl behind a stone table in the courtyard. It turned out that the mad general would lose all reason and attack anyone, even his own family. Soon, the general staggered into view. With just one glance, the girl decided to save him first. It was not only because of his handsome appearance, but also because she feared that one day, the emperor would force her to become a childbearing tool. Before that happened, she needed the protection of the general's mansion. Just then, the general noticed movement near the stone table. The scheming woman watched coldly, pleased to see someone about to suffer. Sure enough, the general violently knocked over a tray and lunged at his mother. The girl immediately rushed forward to block him. The moment they touched, the general felt relief all over his body. But when he tried to move away from her, the intense pain hit him again. He had to hold the girl again and grip her hand tightly. Miraculously, everywhere she touched made him feel incredibly warm, even his scars healed too. The general lifted the girl and placed her gently on a stone bench, then lay down on her lap like a devoted puppy. Seeing this, his parents could not contain their joy. The mother gazed gratifiedly, declaring it was the girl's love that had healed their son. The father knelt excitedly, celebrating that their son had finally found a wife. Only the scheming woman gritted her teeth in rage. She ordered her system to investigate this unknown girl. Meanwhile, the emperor was brooding over why none of his concubines had ever conceived. He refused to believe the problem lay with him. Just then, a servant reported that a girl had cured the general's madness. Without hesitation, the emperor decided to visit the general's mansion. If that girl could heal such a severe illness, surely she could help him too.